Yes, 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 yes. Oh, blue is the color, football is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. Cheer us on through the sun and rain, because Chelsea, Chelsea is our name. Oh, you see this? You see this badge? This badge and an even more beautiful type of badge is going to be crafted into our jerseys, and it's going to say Club World Cup champions for the next 4 good years. 4 good years. Oh, I can't be even more prouder than I am right now of the boys. Proud of Enzo Maresca, who's done everything that I have always wished of a Chelsea manager, that came from the beginning. Nobody rated him, calling him names, said he only came from Leicester. But what he has done for my club to bring us back to where we were under Roman Abramovich, and in just 3 years, this ownership, if I did not say this from some time back, I believe very early on in the season, there was a point I did make that the key mistake that the ownership and the directors, of course, the ownership came first, had their own managers, then they had the whole hula baloo of it started off with Tuchel being sacked, Graham Potter coming in, who clearly wasn't ready, him being sacked, and then giving Lampard, who had a terrible, terrible end for us in that season, and then now coming in the following season, bringing in Mauricio Pochettino, and now we have Enzo Maresca, who loves working with young players and has that winning mentality of a Pep Guardiola. It's like putting uh, putting Graham Potter's ability of developing young talent, and then combining that with Pep Guardiola's winning mentality. So that is what I believe Enzo Maresca is, and we have gotten a steal. This guy is a really top manager, top coach, because um, all coaches have, they always have these. I call it default formations that they always go to, but Maresca clearly doesn't have one. Clearly at Chelsea, he really doesn't have one, because people think that we set up in a 4-2-3-1 and that's how we play, but that's not how we play. We we always shift to a back three, and it's constant rotations, having players that are flexible to play in different positions and all that. But I got a lot into football nerd talk and all that, but let's get introductions first into the video. Hi guys, welcome to Talk, new champions of the world. Uh, Glad that we are able to say that for the next 4 good years, and to brag it on all our rivals. We are coming for that Premier League title. Clearly, next season will be challenging. The following season will come for that title. So, uh, this video is just going to be a quick review of our thrashing of, apparently, I am told, the best team in the world in PSG, and a wonderful performance where I'm going to give praise to certain players like Cole Palmer, Joao Pedro, Robert Sanchez deserves a lot of praise. Robert Sanchez. But let's get into the video. 7 minutes in. Sorry, guys. I'm just so happy with our victory last night, and the fact that we are champions of the world. So anyway, let's get into into the video. So coming into this game, clearly we were the underdogs because everybody said this was PSG's to lose. In fact, I was hearing predictions of 4-0, 5-0, 7-0. Call it whatever you want because nobody rated what Chelsea were doing. Coming in, everybody was saying that we had an easier route to the final, but I like to remind people City were on our half. City, Inter Milan were all on our bracket side, and they clearly went out. Inter, I believe, in the last 16. City two in the last 16. So clearly they weren't able to clock it, and we weren't on the easier side of the draw because we had Man City, we had Inter Milan, and I honestly believe that we will still have done the job because of how we are playing. Now, we got through all that into a final, and this part of the video, I'd like to dedicate this to Cole Palmer. Just another final, 2 goals. Yet he has done wonderful in finals. I remember the Conference League final stepped up with two brilliant assists to set up Nico Jackson and Enzo Fernandez to start the route. And here again, 2 goals, 1 assist, the assist for Joao Pedro, top class, measured through ball, and Joao Pedro did the rest. So Cole Palmer, you have my respect. I just hope that you can continue doing that on a regular basis because we clearly do need you in this team. Others are stepping up to your level, and I'm glad to see that we are all now growing together as a team. And the one thing that I have taken from this season is Enzo Maresca has turned us from Cole Palmer FC into a full team Chelsea FC because everyone is playing well and Cole Palmer is the leader of this team, and congrats to him and may he continue to do wonders for us. Joao Pedro, you have changed the lives, my life, Chelsea fans' lives. You have just made us so happy to be Chelsea because the things you're doing. I've always dreamt and drooled of the idea of having a Brazilian who's capable of doing, those flicks and tricks, dances around and whatnot. And that goal, the celebration from him, just top class. João Pedro, this guy is going to be a success. He's going to be a problem for Premier League teams next season. And the thing is, nobody, people actually didn't clock the signing. Most of the people didn't clock the signing when he came in because everyone said, "Oh, we need an out and out number 9, an Osimhen, all that." But João Pedro, he's that he's that. Fuck what I've had now. People calling him the Firmino region. And if he's the Firmino region and Pedro Neto clearly is the man here, and Cole Palmer, the Mohamed Salah of our team. And it's just wonderful to have a player that like Joao Pedro who's able to bring out the best of other players around him. He has improved Pedro Neto. He has improved Enzo Fernandez. He has definitely improved Cole Palmer. And the beauty of all this is that uh, i- um, we can start off with Joao Pedro or bench him, and we still have the capable qualities of Liam Delap, who's a battering ram of a player who want to bully the defenders. And then we also have, if need be, if you want to play with the two strikers, Nico Jackson is still around, can do he can still do a job for the team. So we are really going places, and despite the detour, João Pedro, you are a top signing, and I'm so glad you are at my club. And Marco Correa, best left back in the world, no arguments about that. In fact, I do not want any to hear any other left back being put above Marco Correa. He is actually the best. You 1v1 defending top. The guy presses like he presses extremely hard, and it's really wonderful to have now players stepping up for this team under the stewardship of a young, brilliant tactical coach in Enzo Maresca. So uh, Chelsea are champions of the world, and not forgetting because of Robert Sanchez, top game. Of course, he had his usual one mistake. He always has one in every game. So despite all that, he gets a 9 out of 10. Some brilliant saves, and those long balls in behind to find Malo Gusto and exploit the space in behind Nuno Mendes and all that. Top performance from Robert Sanchez. So Chelsea are champions of the world. Chelsea fans all around the world, let's celebrate all this, brag this. Nobody can take this away from us for the next 4 years. And despite everyone else, just as we were constantly going through to the next stages, before we got to the final, everybody saying, "Oh, we played nobody, and it's all about the money for this tournament." Now that we have beaten PSG, everyone has stopped talking bad about Chelsea, and it's high time that Chelsea gets the respect that it deserves. So well done, boys, for bringing Chelsea back to where we belong, to the top level of football. And now I am very much pumped. The boys are resting for the next 3 weeks, and uh, we start again going next season for challenging in that Premier League. I even believe we still actually could do we still could win the Champions League. It's not beyond our means because we've done it before twice. Um, so let's rest, prepare for next season, tough season ahead, and then we continue to look forward to more success. So Enzo Maresca, thank you very much. Thank you very much for bringing Chelsea back to where we belong. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Please have a lovely day. And as for Chelsea fans, enjoy, enjoy, and brag about this to every rival fan that has wrote us off completely. So, thank you guys for watching. Chelsea are world champions. Yes. Mwah. Bye, guys.